evening. As I said, I'd be right back on with some Final Fantasy XIV Online. Oh, I'm here. I'm in the last 8 episodes. Here it comes. Oh, I'm almost there. All right. This is gonna be real. This is gonna be very satisfying. It's gonna be a very satisfying play right now. Because I mean, I've been trying to pound through these things for I don't know a while now, trying to get there. Ah, so being able to actually, so getting it going is gonna be yes. I'm there. I'm getting there. 8 more. 8 more. All right. Morning, morning, Crimson. Today is the day we finally finish off this storyline. Here we go, buddy. All right. All right. First things first. Go over to my my squad guys and get that done first. That is the first thing to do. So that's task number 1. Lynx, I hope you show up, buddy. I know you said you wanted to be here first. I hope you show up. Hope you come, buddy. Ah. Go. Alright. I'm gonna get this done. Midcore Summer, come on. Time for the deployment. Pray look over the report. Mission was successful. Sweet. From that. Good job. Alright, now. Alright, I got level 51 now. Are you really gonna still tell me that they can't complete this level 40 mission? Oh, hold on. Check out the chemistries real quick. Do you have any new disorders? No, you don't even have that. Alright, let's see what your order. With 3 or more members of the same race, okay, I have 1 maquette. He's the only maquette I have. When accompanying an Elzen, which I do have, party chemistry trigger rates increase by 10%. Ooh, give me that. Absolutely. Because, that's an Elzen, right? And yes, there's an Elzen right there. That's an Elzen there. And that's a Hyur, that's a Rogerdin. This is another one. That's not Elzen. So I have 3 Elzens. So, what's your chemistry? When above level 50, party chemistry trigger rates increase by 30%. No, I'd rather keep the one I have currently. I'm good with what I got for now. I'm good for what I got for now. Okay. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Squadron missions, please. Can we get this one done? Really? Still? God, I'm only 6 points below on this thing. I'm only 6 points below on the tactical. I can't believe you. Allied maneuvers. Alright, let's have them deploy on this one, see if they can get it done this time. That's fine, go ahead. I've already assigned all the chemistry, so we're gonna work on you guys too. It's just unfortunate that I can't send more than 1 freaking squad out at a time. where are you? You're at... Alright. Back to Mardona, Revenant's Toll. Alright, back to Revenant's Toll. Party one. Alright, here we go. That way. Come along, Midgore Summer. Come along, Midigi. We're gonna get this done. Okay. Alright, so. Where's an ambition? Okay. Which one am I supposed to do? Okay, well it says unexpected ambition. Let's go with that one first. The power to defend oneself? Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Urangir mentioning that she had Urangir mentioning that she had developed an interest in arcanima. Mayhap she hopes to gain admittance into the Arcanist Guild in Limsa Lominsa? Yes, that will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I am not alone in my concerns for her safety. Okay, and what's the other thing you got going on here? I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I had to furnish Hore Boulder with a capable adventurer? Well, I am sorry to say that I have yet been unable to do so. Not surprised. Now I realize that you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and that escort duty is frankly beneath a man of your talents. So is delivering flowers! But I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? Yeah, of course. Generous to a fault. I thank you, Crimson. Now it seems only fair that I explain the importance of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea, taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Okay. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, and so we ask the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Makes sense. Hore Boulder and Coltinets, Hore Boulder and Coltinets were to act as two such escorts, as was a third adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty. Hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. No problem. You truly are a pillar of strength, Crimson. Thank you. Hore Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. Will do. When I'm done with this task, I'll go check on Tataru. Okay. Alright, what's up, buddy? Ah, Crimson, is it true that you agreed to lend us a hand? Yeah, it is. Huzzah! Okay, now I'm just picturing him as as Vato from Three Below. That's what I'm picturing now. What did I tell you, Kaltner? Our misfortune has become a blessing, an opportunity to serve alongside the Warrior of Light himself. Not Warrior of Light anymore. Need I remind you that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route? True, but our mission is the same. Separated by malms we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. Yeah, okay, definitely those vibes. And such thoughts bring your if such thoughts bring you joy, you are welcome to think them. Right? Vervatos. That's Vervatos Vex. Vervatos. To become to more practical concerns, Crimson, we would have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. Sure. He is waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate location to take his readings. In spirit, Crimson, in spirit, we shall be together every step of the way. Thanks. Yeah. Definitely reminds me of our Barbatos. Alright, so let's go to Limsa Laminza first. Someone got him. Let's see here. Too far. Hello, Arcanist. Nope, nope, nope. Down here. Down this way. Right. The Arcanist Guild is actually down here. Hi, guys. There she is. Tataru? How are you doing, girl? Hello, little one. What are you doing here? Do I have to go become a scholar to show you why I'm here? I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I know. I, Tataru Taru, shall become a great and powerful arcanist. Good luck. And now, as Mistress Thubigrim's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise until we meet again. I hope. Okay. Good luck. Speak with the Brigium. I guess they're upstairs. Run up the stairs. There you are. Ah, if it isn't Crimson, what brings you to the guild? Just hanging on Tataru. So you're acquainted with our newest member. An arcanist of your experience must see that her potential is somewhat lacking. I was afraid of that. Nevertheless, she would not be denied, and goes now to undertake her first trial. I simulated a simulated inspection of 3 crates. Doubtless you recall receiving similar training under Kleha's supervision. The thought occurs to me, why not oversee Tataru's training yourself? Given your relationship with the girl and your familiarity with the task, I think you the ideal choice. You need only head to the cliff south of Zephyr Gate, as before, and observe at a distance. Okay, let's hope she actually hold on. Can I actually do that quest? Summoner. Holy crap! Sweet. Oh, if it isn't Crimson, precisely the man I wish to see. You will recall Ymrita of the Sons of Saint Quinish Well, she has recently finished compiling her research into summoning and was kind enough to send a copy of it to our guild. I was pleased to note that you are listed as a collaborator. Thank you. I must say it is quite a fascinating read, especially the section covering the essences of primals called Eggy. You are able to manifest the beings, yes? Mm-hmm. Wonderful. In which case, I would like your assistance with an experiment, if you are willing. Pray join me in the practice area. I will reveal the details there. Sure. Let's summon. Come here. Come along. Nope, can't do that. Alright, now time to you. Where is she? Ah, here we go. Hello, destination. La 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 la. Hi. My apologies for the wait. To begin with, might I ask you to call forth an Eggy? I should very much like to see one with mine own eyes. Mayhap the Ifrit Eggy would be suitable. I understand that it was the first such being to be summoned. It's already sitting right over there. Why am I in a dark mage outfit? Yes, a most impressive being indeed. Created according to Ymritra in the image of the entity which one most closely associates with fire, Ifrit. It is my hypothesis the same fundamental principle could be employed to alter that form of an Eggy by calling to mind another image. Pray summon the Ifrit Iggy again, but this time focus your consciousness upon Carbuncle. It shouldn't be difficult given the bond you share. A red carbuncle. Cool. Brilliant! My theory holds. Whilst it takes the form of carbuncle, there is no mistake it's ethereal composition. It should not imagine that the abilities it wields have changed. For all intents and purposes, it is still an Ifrit Eggy. But now we know that there is no limit to the Eggy's appearance. Well, I must be returning to my post. Let us continue this upstairs. Fair enough. What does this do for me? Hi, Carbuncle. So why is my outfit... Oh. I have yet to do that. Oh, okay. Because I have yet to do that. That's why. Because I have yet to do that. Alright, fair enough. Alright, I have to go... Right, I need to go set that up. Otherwise, continue looking like a... Right, okay. Crimson, you have my thanks for indulging me. This experiment has unearthed a new world of possibilities for arcane entities. I hope you will find use for this discovery. Thank you. What does this do for me? An Eggy's outward appearance can now be altered using the Eggy Glamour. Really? For example, if you want a Garuda Eggy to appear as if it were a Ruby Carbuncle, use the text command Eggy Glamour Garuda Eggy Ruby Carbuncle. For details, enter... Okay, glamours are now available for your Eggy, and applying them is as simple as typing the following text command. Okay. For example, you wish to change. Okay. Finally, there are 2 rules you must remember when using an Eggy glamour. The text command must be executed before summoning your familiar, as glamours will not be applied to already summoned Eggy. Okay. Entering the text command without specifying a glamour will return the Eggy to its original form. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well. Ah! Why'd you have to put it here? There. Curious then. Let's see here. No. Trying to see what let's see here. Let's see here. I'm curious to what glamours you can apply here. I'm just curious as to what limits they can actually do on those things. Alright, well, that was just interesting for the moment, so let's go over here. Small little distraction. Get back on the course. Alright, get back out of here. Oh, there. Here we go. Just stand here and watch. Here we go. Oh, there's Azure sees the pirate's port where she met her shining jewel. For to bring the smugglers' plans to naught came the lass whom none could fool. Beat 'em with the backdraft, gut 'em with the gust, deck 'em with downburst. Go, carbuncle, go. Are those crates I spy? Ah, and this must be the true test. But we're already ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? Your Carbuncle looks scared. Just want to say. Just saying, your Carbuncle looks scared. Carbuncle? Bye, Carbuncle! Oh. Well, that's not good. Come back, Carbuncle, come back! Oh, boy. Oh, poor Tataru. I mean, those things aren't that strong either, so poor Tataru. Oh, tear. I feel bad for her. The Carbuncle ran away. Is that Midi G sitting on my shoulder? Wait. When did he start doing that? No, I'm not a cat boy. Hey, Lynx, how you doing? Mini G Jr. is like sitting on my shoulder. When did he get to do that? No, but he was flying before. Now he's standing on my shoulder. When did he do that? I should have known you'd come, Crimson. Of course I did. You didn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Well, your shame would be would be to stop trying, actually, but Trade by my own. Really interesting. Okay. Trained by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Mistress the Guillaume of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. Oh, I feel sorry for her. I really do. She tried her best too. Oh, my visor's open. When did I open my visor? That's kind of cool. That's interesting. Will he stay on my shoulder if I do this? He is gone. Ha 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 ha. Well, I mean, duct tape? That's all I'll say. Duct tape? Alright, let's see here. Actually, I just unlocked the ability to change the glamour of my summons. I just did that. So I'm not just did that. Ah, back so soon. How fared our fledgling arcanist? Her carbuncle ran away. Abysmally, Mistress Thobegrim. Abysmally. As Crimson will testify, I was wrong to become an arcanist. Wrong as usual. I am completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. God dang it, you're making me feel really bad. If that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you to gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would have struggled even to summon Carbuncle to your side. True. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? Yeah. You are too kind, Mistress Thubium. There's an R in there too. I don't know how to pronounce that. Here I go again, right? I'm helpless. I'm hopeless. I know. I'm hopeless. Just cringe, shake your head, and put. Not yet. That's alright. Alright. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. Done. Alright. It was weird that I hit Minfilia and there were 2 missions to do, and I was like, what? Tataru is considering her next course of action and how you might aid her in it. Okay. As fetching as these garments are, I feel I shall never don them again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Well, okay. What would you like? Wait, I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer. Sure. Wonderful, then to Casta del Sol we will go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off. Okay. Off to Casta del Sol then. I also still have the I have the next segment of the Mandervillian storyline, whatever his name is. What's she wearing? Yes, this is it. This is where the man at the drowning wench told me to look. Huh? There's a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. Okay. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let us be off. Midi G, let's go, buddy. Ow. Come along, Midi G. Tataru, what are you up to, girl? Fortune. I've already found one. Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? It should only take a moment. All right. Ah, there we go. Anyone out there? Hello? Visor! Hi there! The heck are you? Oops, wrong one. Wrong one again. Dang it. Alright, back to my pattern. There we go. Yeah, I got this one down pretty easily. those three first, followed by those three, followed by those two, that one, those two, that one. There we go. Yeah. Now what I gotta remember to figure out to do is the other set. Oh wait, this might help. Go. I don't know where I was last time. Let's just finish up this one then. Alright, there we go. Okay. I gotta practice. You know what I gotta practice? I gotta practice the other one. That's what I gotta do. I gotta practice the other one. Well fought, Crimson. Well fought. I knew I was right to ask. Hey, Lynx. What's that? That other the critical combo one. The one that uses perfect stance. I think it was right. Yeah. Perfect balance. Sorry, perfect balance. Sorry, perfect balance. I'm gonna write that down. Ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. Okay. So named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics at ancient times. Interesting. Okay. I thought I might. Yeah, perfect balance burst. Yeah. Thought I might have charms for everyone so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. Right. Boot shine. I remember. Boot shine, not blood shine. Boot shine. Right, so goes balance to dragon kick to boot shine to dragon kick to boot shine. And then into dragon kick, twin, snake, and then demo. Okay, gotcha. All right. I thought I might have make charms. I see. That's what it was, right? So it's just start off with the perfect balance and you hit the dragon kick. Got it. All right. I thought I might have charms for everyone, so then. Okay, so it's sort of the power to defend myself and other people, in a way, right? Well, I mustn't keep Flahamine waiting. Oh no! I know. Well, you said back to DK twin demo. You mean go back into the normal pattern I normally take. The burst ends. The perfect balance burns ends at the last boot shine. So no, I got that. Trust me, I understood. I just you go back. Yeah, I knew what you meant when you said back to the DK twin demo. So work to be done and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the science in the Leminzen markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stone? If so, pray convey my apology to the antecedent and tell her that she needn't worry about me. All right. Very well, Crimson, and thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? Yes. Yeah, you start with dragon kick, twin demo, then boot, then perfect balance. First, yeah. I get it. I get it. Okay. Okay. That was kind of an interesting look I just got from her at the end there. That was an interesting look she gave me at the end there. Thanks. I don't like that look she gave me at the end there. Just saying. At last, the Scion's man deigns to grace me with his presence. Pity that we have no time for pleasantries. I'm sorry. I had two things to do. Okay? One was to come help you with your escort thing, which I'm sure you were waiting for me anyways. And the other one was to go help Tataru. I went to help my friend first. I'm sorry. Jeez Louise. Our first destination is Isghard. Come, we are late enough as it is. Man. Pushy, pushy, pushy. Keep that like that, and you'll be lucky if I keep you safe! I presume I can't just leave the guy to die, right? That'd be bad, wouldn't it? I imagine it would be bad. Yeah, hi, there's a hole down there. I know. I've fallen into it before. Yes, this location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require but a moment to take the necessary measurement. I trust I need not explain that my work can suffer no interruptions. Then please stand at an appropriate distance and keep watch for wild beasts. Oh. This guy is driving my patience. Why, hello there. These two? Yes, there is. Oops, wrong one. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about doing that. He's already dead already. He's dead, one more hit anyways. There we are. Yeah, you know you attracted a lot of monsters. What the heck were you doing? I say we have both completed our respective tasks. A satisfactory outcome, though if I could make one suggestion, no. You might try to dispatch your foes more quietly in future. I do not like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Oh. Now then, Snakebolt awaits, shall we? Oh, this guy's grinding on my nerves. I didn't even get a thank you out of him. I didn't even get a thank you. Why do I feel like I was given the most difficult person? Right. Right about here, yes. As before, I would ask you to keep an eye out for dangerous beasts as I work. Wait, you're actually asking me? You sure as heck don't sound like you're asking me. Alright. Why, hello there. No, you don't. Whoops, I'm wrong one. That's what I want to do. AoE one. Done. Oh, sorry, Deep Void Death Most. You're kind of too close to me. Fascinating. These readings are not at all what I expected. Okay. Though perhaps that should come to as no surprise. I am not given to superstition, but this is a queer, almost blasphemous error hereabouts. Let us quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more site to survey. Why'd you have zero durability with all your gear? What did you... Like, why did you just not repair it, or... Were you, like, not repairing it, or what? Like, what, like... Ah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I can understand that. I can understand that. Alright. As before, my guardian, pray leave me to my task and ensure our safety. Sure. I really don't want to... Yeah, you got too close to me. Why, hello there. Come on. Come on, come on! Alright, problem solved. Ah. Gotcha. Alright, alright. Gotcha. I gotcha. They should... see, I like to make sure everything is easy. See, I like to make sure things are easy for me. See, that's why I always I push my characters' levels higher. I make sure I can, that's why I do that stuff. So for me, when I come up to a boss fight, I treat it as like in a normal RPG, not an MMO, but a regular one. I come to a boss fight, and the boss is easy to beat. Like, it's just like he's no more difficult than a normal fight. So. I love doing that. I literally in Skyrim I had a character that walked up to a boss and one shot him, just dead in one hit. This data should prove invaluable to... Ye gods, what is that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of adamantoises while my back was turned? At most one. I don't even think I got one. Okay, quickly now, to Camp Tranquil. I will not have my clothes reeking of blood and offal. So, but one of the things actually. What's one of the actually thing I've always loved about Final Fantasy. You can play to your own play style, whatever you want to do. You choose to paddle. Hold on. Paddle in the Ichor a while long. You chose to paddle in the Ichor a while longer. I take it. No matter. I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and confirmed a cursory analysis of my data. Performed a cursory analysis. Sorry, performed. It would appear that there has been measurable decrease in Eorzea's ambient ether. Right, that's how they spell ether now. Right. Concentration since the calamity. However, the data is far from conclusive. We must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. Or I should really say that's how they spell ether here. What are those? Durability drought. Huh. Oh, are these permanent? Are those permanent? No, duration. They're duration. I see it. Who better to serve the scions of the Seventh Dawn than a humble scholar and his faithful assistant? For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's front. You want to go where? The ambient ether concentrations there are so high that crystalline structures form spontaneously. Consequently, anomalous fluctuations should be much easier to detect. Brilliant, yes? No, don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Now come along. Can I just let him march to his death? Don't piss off Zentetsuken. Do not piss that off. I am flying through trees. Just picturing myself right now, just getting smacked in the face with tree after tree. Nope, up. There we go. At least the monk does. Quest name is SUS? Alright. You should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Pray find a suitable position from which to keep watch while I take measurement. Cool. I'm gonna go stand on top of that hill over there. You stay here. You stay here and attract all the freaking monsters you want. Swear to God, if you bring out Odin and Zentetsuken, I'm gonna smack you. Oh boy. Oh, I should have put my visor back on. Yes, quite high, yet still markedly lower than the historical measurement taken near the end of the 6th Astral Era. Could the presence of a primal account for the difference? Or is there something else? Something else. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Walk away from your bodyguard. Scion, come here! I need you! Hopefully I'm not too late. Oh. Well now, look who it is. Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived. Ori Boulder. There you are, Crimson. Ori and I were worried when you and your charge failed to return to at the appointed hour. Well, you obviously want to do one more thing. Problem! We found one of the Crystal Braves. Gutted like a hog. But not by one. No. These wounds were made with a blade. Doesn't look like he put up much of a fight either. Nary a mark on his sword or his shield. Uh-oh. I've heard nothing of any Crystal Brave operations in this area. What cause had Wilred to come here? What should we do? We will see to the Scholars of Protection, Crimson. Aye. Then the boy's remains. You should return to the Rising Stones. The antecedent will want to know what happened here. I don't know what happened here, but I have a bad feeling about it. So do I. I like him. I was saying earlier when I was talking to him, I can picture in my head him sounding like Barbatos Vex from Three Below. I mean, like I get picture it, you know. If you've seen Three Below and you can picture Barbatos Vex, that's you know Barbatos Vex. Yeah, that's who I pictured. Don't need that and that. Keep going here. Okay, so I have. I will first go with the Ancient Ways, Timeless Wants. No, uh-oh. Duct tape at the ready! Alright, let's do Ancient Ways, Timeless Wants. Welcome home, Crimson. I gather you found Tataru and Limza Laminza. I've used healing potions from time to time, but that's it. That's it. So, it sounds. Oh no, actually, sorry. I've used also things to restore my GP, so I use those things too. Sounds as though she had quite an adventure, and while it did not end as she had hoped, I suspect that it will prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my requests. You're welcome. Crimson, your return. I haven't left. And you seem troubled. Did the role of escort chafe you? Chafe so? No. What happened at the end? Wilred dead? Mayhap murdered? By the 12, how can that be? Great questions. I will send word to Alphanod at once. He will want to conduct a full investigation and send word to Wilred's family. Of what remains. He was just a boy. Who would do this, and why? I have a bad feeling about who might have done it. Give me that. No, wait. Give me this one. Go with that. Okay. While others look forward to the impending royal banquet, Minfilia cannot help but look to the past. A time to every purpose. Okay, here we go. Alright, though recent events weigh heavily on our minds, we must needs set them aside for now. Okay. We are come to a defining moment in Eorzean history. The grand commemoration of our joint defense of Isghard. and the first time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north to fight in common cause. This may mark the true rebirth of the Eorzean Alliance. Failing that, it should at the very least, serve to bring our nations closer together. Ha 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 ha. Oh boy. Oh boy. We have every reason to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? I question that. We have bested Dravanians and Ascians both. Against desperate odds, we have fought and won. But the primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjugation, and our triumphs, remarkable though they are, were bought at a terrible price. Bleh. Okay. Yes, very true on all those counts. Brave adventurers and allies, broken on the steps of faith, are before our eyes in this very room, our dear friend Moonbrida. This is the victory we have wrought, and it is as bitter ashes in my mouth. To be fair, you were. It may have been an evil mother effer with dark intent, but you were still taking a life. So, a life for a life is kind of a fair compensation, to be fair. Looking at it logically, I apologize for being a Vulcan. Okay. I would sooner stay here and invite those with more appetite to enjoy the feast in my stead. I would actually state this, though. I would definitely find any other avenue than trying to sacrifice lives for it. I have a feeling we're not going to get that option. Alas, it is a royal banquet, and all our allies will be in attendance. It is our duty to present a united front that we might serve as a beacon of hope to all. Okay. Hey, you can see my face! Look at that! The visor has been pulled back. It seems I have no choice but to take my own advice. There you go. I instructed the others to meet us in Ul'dah, that we might make our grand entrance together. Sure! Come along! Unfortunately, I had to settle for leaving Tataru and Lahamin a note. If they do not return quickly, they will have to settle for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragrant chamber. Ew, boy. You left a note? You left a note. That's not good. Oh, Minfilia. Did you have to write a note? Hi. Out to the big soiree, Crimson. Raise a glass for me, eh? Or not. You don't look best pleased, lad. Something on your mind? Guess who we found dead? I'm sure you're not surprised. By the Navigator Wilred's dead? God damn it! They must know they've been rumbled. Sod it. 'Tis past time we had this talk. After our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from. So I had to dig around. On the quiet, and sure enough, I found it. Seems a fair bit of coins made its way into the Braves' coffers, courtesy of a Dodo consortium. A daft name for a business, I would agree. Dodo. Go away the dodo bird? If ever I heard one. Which is what first gave me an inkling that something weren't right. How did that escape someone's attention? How did that escape? Okay. So I went through ledgers again and found another half-dozen donations from organizations with stupid, bloody names. Didn't take long to find the common thread. All were owned by the Mirage Trust. That can't be good. Oh, I'll give the bastards credit. He showed us up for the amateurs we are. Short of calling one of his businesses the bloody bribery consortium, I don't know what more he could have done to mock our rules on financial contribution. The gods only know how many men of the first and third are taken Teledi's coin, but now we know as some of them are. I'd wager my right eye they're the ones that what did for Wilrid. Great. Oh. Okay. The earnest young fool had taken to asking the wrong kind of questions, bound to attract attention, he was. Should have seen it at the time, but I didn't, goddamn me. Still, I don't see what Teledej hopes to accomplish. He hid his scheme with all the care of a drunk pissing into the wind. I agree. Yeah, I do notice. I did notice that. I swear I've seen it. Yeah, I know. All right. Let's see here. No, he's cleverer than this, so we need to be clever too. That's the only way we'll ever repay this debt of blood. Ah. Well, that makes a bit of sense, sadly. Well, purge every one of them. Sorry. Links said if you know, Mirage Trust is the casino owned by Television Adelvision. If you notice, it's right next to the Pugless Guild. That's because the Pugless Guild was historically. Hey, Sephiroth, how you doing tonight? Historically hired to be a muzzle for Mirage Trust. Platinum Mirage is the casino name, actually. Ah, okay. Alright, we'll purge every one of them traitorous bastards that from our ranks. On that, you have my word. Good. Alright. Okay. Ah, Crimson. Mind yourself when you're in Elda, eh? We're heading into a storm. I can smell it. Ha ha! I knew we were heading to a storm for a while, kid. The kind what'll sweep a man overboard and drag him under for he knows it. I'm doing great. I'm excited. I am only a handful of quests away from completing the main story quest for the 7th Astral Era. Indeed, indeed. I recommend duct tape, Sephiroth. I recommend duct tape. Here we go. Thank you for doing your job, Nightbot. Look, everyone's gathered right here. Gosh, what a surprise. We have been waiting for you, Crimson. The celebration is due to begin shortly. I had hoped that we might make our introductions together, but Mistress Mamodi just sent word that you are needed at the quicksand. Yeah, the quicksand. A hero must go wherever he is needed, and according to Minfilia, you are needed elsewhere. Of course I am. I'm always needed elsewhere. No rest for the weary. We will go on ahead, Crimson. Pray join us once matters at the quicksand are resolved. Yes, you guys walk into the trap. I'm going to go over this way and then come back to save you later. Hi, Thancred. Give my regards to Momodi and let her know that I will call upon her anon. Noted. Alright. Bye, everyone. Have fun at the trap. Alright. Here we go. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm fairly certain I'm walking into my own trap, but that's okay. I appreciate you dropping in on such short notice, Crimson. I know you've got places to be, so I won't waste your time. You're friends with a crystal brave by the name of Aliane, aren't you? Former adventurer? Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. Well, anyway, she came around for a meal not long ago, and before she left, she asked me to give you a message. Said if the others ended up dragging you to the feast, I was to see you got it before you made your grand entrance. Meet me at the station west of the Coffer and Coffin. There's something I must show you. A short message, I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking those words. Barely touched her food, too. Under other circumstances, I'd have thought those signs of a troubled heart, but something tells me she ain't planning to confess her undying love. I would put my money on that too, Momodi. Okay. Central timeline. Ah, so that's what that door was. That door right there. Okay. That's what that door is. Wow, that's a Crystal Brave right there. What's he doing out there? What's a Crystal Brave doing just standing there? Live! Oh, hey, Lynx. Sephiroth asked me a question. You might actually have a better way of answering it. About making a Sephiroth type character in this game. Like, how feasible or how close can you get to it? Lynx here has been playing the game for quite a bit longer than me, and probably has a better insight for you for that. As you stand upon the platform, your thoughts begin to wander, and all too soon the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to file up your mind's eye in solemn procession. Clearing your head, you scan the horizon, but see no sign of Aliane. Oh, really? The Dark Knight has a sword like that? Oh, that's scary. And that makes a lot of sense, too. That would make a lot of sense. Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of Kiquin and the buzzing of Sylphrids, but no approaching footfall. Sighing, you bow your head only to notice the vial lying at your feet. The vial lying at my feet? Oh, great. Yeah, let's pick it up. Don't drink it. If I had the option to drink it, no. Crimson, is that you? Laurentis. What brings you out this way? Hi. I was told to meet someone out here. Lieutenant Aliane. Why, no, I haven't seen her about. Had she come this way, I guarantee we would have crossed paths. I must have passed this spot a dozen times. We're to patrol the city environs and on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand. Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be with the other honored guests, enjoying the well-deserved respite. I pray and return to Old Dog, Crimson. If I chance to meet the lieutenant, I will tell her you were here. No. No, no, no. Go back and wait. Go back and wait. Yeah. No, no, no. Go back and wait. Go back. No, 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 no. Go back. Go back.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line.
Voiceovers, yes! Voiceovers.
Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall.
Okay.
Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
Granting power to the people. That sounds like a great plan, girl. I don't like that guy. I am curious as to why she wasn't there. Supposed to meet her, not some strange file. Alright, give me a side of the city. Alright. Alright. I reckon you'd head straight to the feast after meeting with Aliane. What's the matter? No appetite? No Aliane. Mid-core summer is on my shoulder again. Now he's on the other shoulder. Is that the other shoulder he was on? I think on the other shoulder now. This. So she wasn't there, but this was? Let's see. Looks to me like an alchemist's vial, but beyond that, I can't say. Might be best if you hold on to it for safekeeping, though. Any road, no use worrying about Aliane. I'm sure she'll turn up before too long. Yeah, the last one who disappeared turned up dead. And when she does, we'll soon find out what this was all in aid of. Besides, you've got more important things to think about. Not really. Judging by Mamodi's grin, your star could not rise any higher. Would you believe that? While you were away, another message arrived for you. Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultana's handmaiden, no less. Seems her grace desires a private audience. Her handmaiden will meet you at the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultana's chambers. So what are you waiting for? Go on then, go! Okay. More voiceover?
You needn't trouble yourself so. Your grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your grace is ready, I shall summon the warrior of light. I am.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of bad
Everyone looks to
juju
be in
vibes.
high spirits.
I got a bunch of bad juju vibes right now.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
I have bad juju
Your
vibes all
modesty
over.
knows no bounds, antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic.
Good.
I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity.
Gosh, I wish that was always
Territorial
true.
Disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
I'm busy. Sorry, I'll be right there.
He will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required his attention, but it did not sound serious.
Yeah. Let's just say I'm not convinced. Yeah, he really does. Yeah, he really does. That literally was him saying, you know, quite literally, I'm going to be used as a weapon to basically browbeat people into submission. Literally. Hello, lady in waiting. Midi G Jr. is on my shoulder again, and he's on the other shoulder now. Thank you for coming, sir. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before your audience, you may have it. Or if you are ready, it would be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chambers forthwith. Upon proceeding to the Sultana's bedchamber, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh boy. Alright, everyone, now is the time to use the duct tape and strap in. Okay? I was saying use duct tape. Now is the time. Here we go. Use of duct tape is recommended. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Shit. Wait, no. I'll be right back for you. Hold on. You guys have time to prepare your duct tape chairs. Prepare your duct tape straps. I gotta go check on one thing before I do that. I gotta go back to my troopers. And then we'll do this. Oh god, I don't know how much time it's gonna take. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? It's gonna take a while. This is gonna hurt. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, I want to get this done tonight. I don't care. I don't care. What time is it? What time is it? I don't care. 1:15 in the morning. I don't care. F that. I don't care. I'm getting it done. I want this done. I want this done. I've got to get this done. I'm getting this done. I don't care if it takes an hour or more. I'm getting this done. I want this done. I want to be able to come on here sometime tomorrow evening after start playing Star Trek Online and be in Heavensward. Okay. Here we go. Oh. And I'm sorry, if Final Fantasy is warning you, this is gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. Alright? If Final Fantasy is warning you, it's gonna take a while. Alright? I've seen long cutscenes from these people. Long cutscenes. And they didn't give me a warning for them either. Oh, here we go indeed. Thank you for coming, sir. Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself, yada yada yada. We already went through that. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Strap in, everyone! The ride's beginning, and we ain't stopping till it's over. Ha 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 ha! And it's on auto continuation, so I don't do anything. Strap in!
Enter.
Alright, let's watch this shit fall downhill.
Your guest has arrived.
Here we go. Alright. Everything about to fall downhill.
Pray, come in and take your ease.
Oh boy.
'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor.
Oh boy.
I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Isghard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
I like him. I do. He's one of the reasons why I chose to join the Flames, the Immortal Flames, the Grand Company.
Such noble words after the fact.
Leave it be, Alfie.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed.
By me!
That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Isghard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Isghard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Okay. Alfie, you should have been clapping.
Well,
Alfie, you should have been clapping. Diplomacy. Be the diplomat, not the child.
nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
Oh, Alfie, Alfie. What are you up to? Stick with the scions, Minnie. Stick with the scions. Stick with the scions. Oh boy.
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
Okay.
You may go. Your Grace.
Oh, good. I'm sitting there
You
voluntarily.
must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion. I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
This I know. Ha ha! Thank you for not making any sign that you didn't know that.
You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence.
Okay.
But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate.
Which will make a lot of merchants very
It is
unhappy.
my intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few.
You're the opposite of Palpatine. Good.
That which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Reborn, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand.
Part of the immortal
You who have
flame.
endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me? I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. How much we have both changed since that day we met beneath the Sultan tree. And the days ahead promise to change us further still. I hope that we will recognize ourselves when all of this is over.
I don't think anyone will recognize me. Saw that happening. Hey, I got a vial of something. Why don't I throw that down her throat real quick? Why am I just sitting? Moron, do something! Body, move! Hello there.
Your Grace! Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead.
Really? How'd you check that? Did you check for a pulse?
Poison in her wine?
Look at me, I didn't touch the wine.
You did this!
Really? Don't maybe kick your ass.
Spare us your denials. I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance.
Okay.
I
have no
hereby
poison,
accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
Try it. Oh, good. Not who I feared it would be.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
Oh, nothing currently looks very doesn't look very good at the moment.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
No shit.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Isghard.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
Yeah, I have a feeling that was a lie too. I think, Crid. Who's that Maquette he's talking with?
Whatever is going on in there?
Yes.
Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about?
Well, the only thing I can think of is when he was possessed, but...
Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
No, you weren't.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
Just kick their crap out of them.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals.
Thank you.
Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
You're not showing me going so quietly. I better have shown up and beating the crap out of these guys.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. And you lecture me on personal armies! As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant.
Ah, okay, sure. And everyone's gonna believe this story.
This is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Can I get the crap out of this guy?
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
Oh, he's talking about me, apparently. Lying sack of shit.
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
Okay. I have witnesses to say that I actually was invited there, just so you know.
You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
Oh, I better not be in chains. Really, dude?
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo, and as suspected accessories to the crime, all members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
Really?
This is madness!
What a pity.
Sure is not Sparta.
Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
I ain't gonna end. I'm just letting you guys hold on to me for a moment.
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
Ah, that's what I had.
How very convenient.
Right, thank you.
You would speak of convenience?
Yes.
Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
Oh, well, we didn't talk her into it.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield.
Huh?
Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Isghard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend.
Aw, he sounds jealous.
What I think. I think this desperate defense of Isghard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
Hey, he's just doing whatever he can to vie for power.
She cannot be dead.
Oh, I don't think she is. I sure as hell didn't give her that poison.
Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
Yeah, because apparently she gave it to her. Break it! Come on!
This cannot be.
Oh, come on. You're really gonna... oh well.
Nanamo. No!
Poor dude. Well, he couldn't allow her to break apart the Sultanate. Although I wonder if he knew how many people she told that to, actually. You guys are lucky I'm letting you take me around.
Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you. It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
Oh, boy.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
No, that's true. But I'm a monk. I don't need weapons. I got my fist.
Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
Thank you!
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow Syndicate members.
Too bad.
You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
No, he just finally reached his tipping point.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Move on, you gotta stop, buddy.
Reborn! Seven hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
It's an Ul'Dawn affair. Don't get involved. This is an affair of Ul'Dawn. Don't get involved.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide.
No, they didn't.
And arrest this traitor as well.
Here it comes. Come on. Waiting for it.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We
Yeah, I was afraid he was a part of it too.
And become great war heroes as you have.
I had suspected for a while, actually.
You are not the man you once were, Reborn. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile.
He should be bleeding out, by the way. Just saying. It's not like he come with a lightsaber.
Cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
All right. Can I stop playing possum now? I'm done playing possum.
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana?
Go ahead. Let us all hear it. Come on.
It was me.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You die!
He's missing a hand, but missing an arm, but he's still coming at you. Thank you, Stola. Thank you. I'm done.
Doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand.
Thank you.
Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
All right. Good luck, Reborn.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, good.
Thancred,
I hope you moitered them. Moitering some blades.
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers.
Ah, I like that better.
When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation.
And?
'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
What was the first clue?
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
A long time.
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
You think?
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Please?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
That is exactly my plan. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. I'm with her.
The
Come on, Yida.
Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share Pornonimo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe has thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papashan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace.
Good.
If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Animo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel.
Ha ha ha!
It should lead outside
coincidence.
the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
How convenient. Crystal braids and brass blades. No, I'm going with you.
You go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
Oh, I want to fight with her.
Self?
I want to fight with her.
I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Good luck.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papalimo!
I would join them too if I could. They're not gonna let me. Bye.
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now. Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
Okay. And Philia, come on. Thancred, go get her.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
Don't just say that. Go grab her. Drag her if you need to. Go. Good luck, guys. Okay. One thing that confused me, why didn't the maid go along with all of it? Maybe I get my answer now. Nope, not yet. Still more cutscenes.
Now look what you've done.
Oh, at least it gave you a sight to see through.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
Well, then use more AoE attacks.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
Yep.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalymo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Good for you. What did you just do, dude? That's pretty cool.
Let them have it, Ida.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Go! Really? Blinding light! That looked really cool. Hello, Murdochs. I am playing through the finale of the 7th Astral Era right now. Well,
I never knew
trying to
such a
get to it.
watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
Come along, people. Oh, those cute little maquette ears.
This way!
There we go.
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I had hoped.
You two, go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
Sure, why not?
What do you mean to do?
Stall them, fight them, beat the crap out of them.
Which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Good way of putting it.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
That I do know.
My friends.
Just trust them. Let's go. I kind of want to stay with them and fight, but... Nice determined eyes. Everyone else is getting to stay behind and have fun.
Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
It's not exactly stacked against you either.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
Good luck to both of you. Well done. Not so good. Can't see me now.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady.
Tis done.
That looks like an amped up version of Holy.
Forgive me, Mitra.
Farewell, Ophelia.
More blinding light.
She speaks to me.
Well, at least you get to hear her. I have a dragon in my head.
No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me.
Why?
Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit.
Okay.
You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. Tis the only way.
I don't like being left behind, just saying. I know where I am. I know exactly where I am. Please be Alfie. And be who I hope you are.
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others?
They stayed behind.
Damn that man! Taleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
Mm-hmm. Who's that?
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
And you are? How convenient.
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
I remember you from the very beginning of the game. He's the one who brought me to Ul'dah.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
Oh, I know. I want to go back there and fight them all. Just let me go back and fight the army. I want to go back and fight the army. Just let me go kick the crap out of those two armies. That's it. Just let me go kick the crap out of them. We'll be good. It's only a couple of armies. I got those too, by the way, actually. And yes, but I haven't looked into it. I do know about it, but I have not looked at the legacy pack yet.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favor. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah, and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were.
I can understand that.
Judging by them soldiers as we're pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
Pretty much.
I had thought to look out for Alize, but it would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
The only legendary pack I bought so far was the 10th anniversary one because of the Defiant. I wanted that vessel.
And who might you be, young sir?
Ma'am, actually, I'm guessing. But
Pippin Terrapin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
ah, never mind.
I
know who you are.
In front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Ul'dah.
And that would be?
Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified.
Thank you.
The blame plainly
Yeah,
lies with the monitorists.
basically.
Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Oh, yeah.
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. It was only as we were leaving Ul'dah that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
You needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
All right. How you been?
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end...
Hey! Fuck up!
I who needed saving.
Oh, boy. Oh, God. Buck up, buddy. No. Stop. No voiceovers. Them soldiers that keep searching for a while yet, reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Ul'dah and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. E3, wait here. Thank you for the follow, Manolia. Manolia 403. Sweet. Thank you for the follow. Ha ha ha. I love it. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we'll be along shortly. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends, and the real fights start. Fights to come. Aww, but I wanted to go back and fight the army. All right, let's go. I want to kick the crap out of those armies. Let me go kick the crap out of the armies. Whew. Oh, low, 5 fate. Hello, Pippin. Where's Mary? Alright, the most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Well, thank you. Father spoke often of you, Crimson, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envisioned it. No, it's not, boss. Since I'm a lieutenant of the Flames, that's definitely who that is. Curious, do these events at all change depending on your grand company? Just curious. Master Alphinaud, you must not give in to despair. Too late. Should have said that about an hour ago. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Crimson are free, we may still set things aright. Really? They do change based on your company. Okay, that motivates me to actually make more characters. That motivates me to make more. But first, this character. Forgive me, Marshal Tarupin, but Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to keep you waiting. Sid! Where have you been? What are you doing here? Pulling you out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly? Then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? Ha ha ha! The Enterprise? I hit the Enterprise, but a short distance away. All I need is the destination. Yes, I'm going on the Enterprise. Jean-Luc's waiting just around the corner. Sorry. You must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monastress and the Crystal Braves. Isghard sounds like a good place. Let's go there. Leo was. Korthus. Isghard may not suffer the intrusions of foreign forces in their territory. Will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their territory. Yep. That settles it. With me, everyone. Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the Monastress and their cronies. And whoever their master is. Which I'm gonna guess goes back to Garlean. But we'll see. Or the Ascians. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the other city-states. But know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Well, good luck. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and his allies, no matter what the monitors claim. Yeah, considering everything I've done for them, they'd look at those monitors as like, dude, you guys are assholes. The Warrior of Light's been nice to us. Fuck you, people. Marshal Tarupin, I know not what to say. Say I'm sorry for fucking up, Alfie. Ha! Now that father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alphanod. Your airship awaits. Yeah, I highly doubt anyone's actually dead. Sorry, I prescribe to the theory that unless I see your head on a spike, and even then, in some cases, I don't believe it still, you're not dead yet. Up, up! There's no rest for the righteous. No kidding. And that's the Enterprise. Sorry, they're not warp capable. They're not a warp capable society yet. Sorry, it's the best you can get. All right. Hi guys. Sid. Later, guys. Sid's workshop was moved to Mardona, so. Hey, Sid, go take back the Rising Stones for us. Do some work for once. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Heavensward. God dang it! I still can't get his name right, Lynx. Mayhap he will know what to do. Alfie, you should have checked out where all that coin was coming from yourself. We should have submit title. Wait, what is that? Objective accomplished? If applicable, make sure to submit items within the time limit. I'm not sure what that means. Oh boy. Okay, so okay. Hey, friend. Oh, I didn't know that you got a 1-minute grace period for that. I didn't know that. All right. Master Alphanod told me your tale, Crimson. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It would be best if I explained in full. Please do. Alright, that's it. That's the one I gotta complete. In times of trouble, there are few things more precious than unconditional support. Oh, that's it. That's the one I gotta complete. That's the last one.
There has been word from the capital. Isghard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The Temple Knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert.
That's not good.
How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Isghard.
Good, I'm going to join him. If not, I'm going to go attack the army.
Asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished.
Then I'll go help with that.
But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The falling snows, or some such.
That's funny. Friend, thank you very much.
Frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor.
House Forton.
Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
Well, thank you.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind.
Thank you.
But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions.
I got one.
'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
All right. Where's he? Over here? Hi. Okay, she must be cold. What's on the Aru? Alright. Greetings, sir. Shall I show you inside? Yes, please. Oh god, here we go again. Ah. Alright, let's do it. Upon proceeding to the intercessories, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Alright, here we go again! I hope everyone's sufficiently strapped in. Oh. I know it's like, what, 2 a.m. for me now? Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for me. It was an hour long, the last one. Here we go again. Oh. Tataru! Ah, nope, no voiceover. Alphanaut, Crimson, is it really you? Hi, girl. Happy that you are. Aw, she's crying. I tried contacting Minfilia and the others, but no one would respond. I'm guessing they're captured. That's what my guess would be. Crystal Babes, our own people turned on us in the marketplace. Well, I'm gonna guess there are a few the adventurers didn't. Give me a second, I'm just cleaning my glass for a moment. Oh. Whew. Alright. Let's see here. Flamin told me to run, so I did. I ran and I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached. But I lost my way and then... Fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. I thought... Oh, where the heck have you been? Oh my goodness, she took off her mask. Wait a minute, wait a minute. She's an Aru? Wait a minute, I didn't know you were... Oh, I didn't know she was an Aru. Pretty, isn't she? Indeed. Anyways, after Yuguri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Urangir. Alright. Oh, really? Oh, was that not... Oh. Was that not was that not a race you could start with? Oh, right. Ah. Okay. Anyways, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Urangir. Uranger. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the waking sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse. Good. She used a heavily modified maquette skeleton, and so her movements are like maquette. Oh, Miko's. Oh, okay. It wasn't until the patch that they finalized things. Ah, okay. Alright, the transmission didn't take long either. Apparently, Uranger started making preparations for the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Oh, okay. Good thinking. That man apparently... okay, Uranger was obviously... Am I saying his name right now? I think I'm saying it right. Or I think I'm closer. Uranger. Anyways, obviously he was planning ahead for any contingency. Good man. Alright, let's see here. Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, we waited there at the Waking Sands, hoping for others would come. But no one else did. And then Sid came, right? My people are searching for the other scions even as we speak, but we have met with no success as yet. I had hoped that you might be able to suggest further places to look. But you should know, the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only Crystal Braves wait you there. Be that as it may, we yet have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it is not impossible that the others could have done it so as well. I don't know what Heidelin had them doing, but... You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the scions restored to their rightful place of honor. Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
"'Tis all my doing."
Oh, not this again.
I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought.
Yeah, that was arrogant of you.
I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty.
You weren't entirely wrong,
but... Braves and even the scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm.
Should have looked at them as allies and helpful people, not pawns.
Imagined glory. I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod.
Yeah, apparently.
The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians? And find homes for every refugee?
I'm gonna have to smack him.
Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
Smack him.
So, Master Alfino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you?
Thank you.
What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
For one, I'll go back to Ul'dah and fight that entire army. I really want to. I want to really do that. I really want to do that. Let me do that. Come on. Just let me lose. Let's go. 2 arms.
If I may?
Tataru?
Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Isghard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
Work on the expression.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefont.
Orchefont. Okay, Orchefont. Alright, that's how it is.
Eorzea yet has her guardians.
Orchefont. That H isn't there, okay?
The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity.
Yeah!
Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
There you go. How did that song go? Take one step forward. Okay, I'll go to Isghard so long as I don't have to start singing. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there you go. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's right. 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Yeah, no kidding. Finally got to the end of the added content to A Realm Reborn. So this was the 7th Astral Era. Now I'm gonna go into the next segment, which is the Heavensward segment. Yeah. Wait, you can skip this? How do you skip this? All I see is a changed scroll speed. Besides, I'd rather see... Besides, are you kidding me? You know how many Final Fantasy... It's Final Fantasy. Oh. That's over there. Are you kidding me? Do you know how many Final Fantasy endings I've had to scroll? At least they gave me the ability to fast forward through the credits. Aw, Moonbreeda. I loved that woman for the short amount of time you got to see her. She was very vibrant. I loved it. But yeah, I don't think any of the other ones are dead. I will not believe they're dead until I see a head on a spike. Okay, that's my opinion. And even in that case, sometimes I won't even believe the head on a spike, especially if that head belongs to an entity known as Loki. I won't believe it for a moment. Period. Simple. The end. I mean, I need an actual corpse, all right? I need an actual corpse. If I don't see an actual corpse, I don't think they're dead yet. They gave us an actual corpse for her. Well, she poofed into nothingness. So, well, I guess in a sense, you know, cool picture, but that's a cool image actually. That looks really actually impressive. See, even in her case, you gotta think about it. You know, her energy, her body went whoosh, like disappeared, right? You know, didn't actually have a corpse afterwards. She turned into a ball of energy, basically. Hey, I happen to know a woman in another Final Fantasy who can bring a ball of light to being alive again. So, just say. It won't be physical or anything like that, but you can at least talk with it. Just say it. Unfortunately, this song is probably cut-ridden, so we'll probably get this part probably have to do something about that music at a later time if I edit this video. But okay, so nope, not yet. Of course there is. Of course there's a plot twist, okay? There's always a plot twist. The only time you're not going to get a plot twist is when the story has ended. And the story ends when everyone's dead, okay? Even if that's dying as an old man, alright? Until then, there's always going to be a plot twist. There's always going to be something. So Gaia, that's what I was thinking of. I once got to hear a response, a question posed to someone who posed one of the creators of Wild Arms, the Wild Arms series. The Wild Arms series is usually set on a continent called Gaia, or in a world called Gaia, and his response to them was, you know, their question was, will we ever see Gaia at peace? You know, because we always talk, you know, in the games they always talk about how Gaia was at peace, and he goes, no. If you want Gaia at peace, go play a farming game. All right, here we go. All right, I figured we would see this. All right.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. The Ardor was not his to invoke. His demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightly be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. We are of one mind. The northern lands, then. The earth is fertile, and the seeds well sown. By my will, they shall reap salvation unlike any the world has known. By his will. By his will. Good puppets. Yes, by the way, I know they're puppets. I know story. They're puppets. They're puppets. They're puppets of a bigger master. All right, Arianji. Okay. I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. Arianji, what are you doing here? I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, and the fate of this very star. All right. Well, as long as I have the option of watching the opening cutscene, I will do so. Or the intro, Heavensward intro. Midi G.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond.
No. I have to make sanctuary wherever I go.
Delusion. Despair. Death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
Fine. Aren't you cheery today? To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heavensward. Alright, so. Where do I see that at, anyways? Oh, okay. So here? Is that what I want to hit? Return to the title screen? Is that what you want? Is that what you mean? Ah! There it is. That's what you're saying. Here it is. Heavensward demo and I always want to say sword. It's W-A-R-D, not W-O-R-D. Cool. Alright, back inside. Get me back inside there. Go back inside. Alright. Oh. Alphanod. The time for action has come, and Alphanod knows what he must do. Good. Let's go. Noted. Well, I think we talked about how there was a long gap between the Realm Reborn's release and Heavensward.
The dawn's light will shine again.
Wow, he does sound different.
So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything.
Okay, yeah, he sounds... Actually, he does sound different. I don't know if he's changed, but he does sound different.
To Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchefon.
Awesome. Only a few years.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names.
They also revamped it.
Drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count
Yep.
Edmond has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortan. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
Link, I'll let you explain.
Consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you
Unless you want me to, because I can. I know the story behind that. So.
Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
Yeah, it did. It really did. They literally dropped the moon on the original game.
More than generous, my
literally.
Friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Isghard, then. Together.
Indeed.
There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Best we can. Yeah, pretty much. Wrap the moon, crack the moon open, release an angry god dragon, and cause the end of the world that needed a cosmic retcon. And even then, it almost didn't work. Yeah, it really regained. Yeah, it really got it really has ramped up after its re-release in 2013. And it is originally in 2011, but it's after its revamp in 2013 that it really started to regain a lot of movement. Yeah, no, that's, I know. Yeah, what he says there, Sephiroth, what Link says there, Sephiroth, is none over exaggeration. They literally did all that. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the gates of judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your name, and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then. So, the original game, quite literally, was an entire open world. Every single player that logged in logged onto the same map, and it showed everything, from cities to each map, everything. So it was all one world, kind of like what No Man's Sky was supposed to originally be like. So, needless to say, that didn't exactly work out very well. It had massive amounts of lag, and only like even like top tier equipment at the time could barely run it. So, so when they revamped it, they quite literally dropped the moon, cracked the moon open, released an angry god, and caused the end of the world. Literally. It's not even figuratively. That's how they wrote it. That's what they wrote into the story. And it's why the world now has maps. Wars of House Fortems. Ah, yes. You may pass. Proceed to Isghard. Yes! Finally! I'm freaking in Isghard. Finally in Isghard. Been trying to get into Isghard for goddamn months.
And so they came, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
And, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
To Isghard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus.
And,
a great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses.
And, the ones who saved that world were the Warriors of Light. They are the ones who saved the world from the calamity.
To be at peace.
There you go. See, you'll see it. You'll see it right there. That's literally how everyone describes the calamity.
Long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood.
Pretty much. So bad in one act that they had.
In the midst of the Dragon Song War they came. 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
Really? So they were offered that too, discounts, huh? Really? How interesting. Greetings, Master Altair. Thank you. On behalf of House Four Temps, I bid you welcome to Isghard. Really? Nice. Oh. Player made event to pose. Oh! You know what? I think I remember that, actually. My lord humbly requests your presence in his residence in the Pillars. If you all would come with me. Okay. Oh my god, I'm finally in Isghard! Alright. Where is it? Someplace to rest, because I'm gonna need that. Okay, going to the Pillars then. Where's that one? That's, Last Vigil. Alright. Tuning. Good view mount is... Really? How interesting. Okay. Oh, right. God, it's been a while since I did that. Right, I forgot you had to do that. In-game characters would recognize you as the same character that you were in. Okay, if you're lazy here, they can feel ya, and even some cutscenes as far as Heavensward. Wow, cool. That is pretty cool. I sadly never... I was warned off about trying to play the game. So, unfortunately, I never got a chance to play. So I never played it. I was warned off trying it. So. I'd like an Indigo Saiyan. I don't feel like teleporting to Ul'dah because I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know what would happen, actually. I'm guessing nothing in-game would happen if I teleported to Ul'dah. I'm guessing. But it doesn't feel right doing that storyline-wise, you know? It's not, it would totally ruin it. It would totally take off like the immersion of it all, you know? I'm sure some of you can understand that. Twitch, that is. A legacy player, and he's got the tattoo and everything, and he noted how much sucked balls every chance he gets. Because apparently there are nostalgic, blinded people who... Well... From what it sounds like to me, from everything I've heard of the first construction one, it sounds to me like Square Enix was just over ambitious and released something that was just not ready yet. It just not ready. Pure and simple. I bet. I would not be. That would not surprise me. Or response like that would not surprise me. But yeah. Duly noted. Yeah, like I said, that's what I've heard of it. I honestly, you know, from what I've seen of the game now, I think they did a great job revamping it. Where's it? I think they did an excellent job of recreating the world and bringing it back bringing about a story. And bringing about a story that, you know, not only has to, you know, that could connect back to what, you know, the original world, but allow people to continue on and see even more. Yeah. Okay. Now you have attuned yourself to all the Aetheryte shards in Isghard. The gates of judgment are now accessible as an Aethernet destination. Cool. Welcome back, Sephiroth. Alright, the Warrior of Light and his brave companions walking the streets of Isghard at last. What a glorious sight. I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Fortem's Manor. Can I sleep here? I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. Let's go. Voiceovers?
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too...
It is Bahamut, yeah. Bahamut is Dragon God.
Fortom to bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortom, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
Can I sleep somewhere in here?
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortom.
Is that French again?
Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Isghard.
Is that name French again? Lynx?
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Thank you for doing your job,
Do
Nightbot.
not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Isghard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think?
You can fight Bahamut in this, by the way, Sephiroth. You can do that.
Raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
At least you're no longer depressed.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city?
Done. I did that
You do
first.
well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
I did that already. Just say, I did that already. It's the first thing I did. Alright, not better than what I currently have on. I would expect no less. I'm just gonna grab this. Oh, I get all that. Oh, never mind. I get all. Oh no, I get after those. I can choose one of those at the end of this mission. At the end of this thing. Gotcha. I doubt I'll pick any of them, but. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured voiceovers would end. Though our friends in House Forthems have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. Oh, I was going to. That's what I was going to do. It is only proper that we learn about our new home so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to stop and where to hear small talk. Where to shop. It would seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you ere we part. Their documents is in order, correct? I trust. Their documentation is in order. Yes, my lord. Bleh. I think I've seen in some videos of later segments that there more voiceovers get to be more common, which I would be very grateful for. These documents identify you as wards of House Fortem. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to trading with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortem. But let us hope it shall not come to that. So, real quick, Links. I imagine nothing actually going to happen if I teleport to Ul'dah, correct? Utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Crimson Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go. Noted. Alright. Alright. As fun as this will be, and I'm going to really enjoy doing this now. I need to go to bed. That would be interesting. It is. It is. It's somewhere around 2 or 3 a.m. I'm not sure which anymore. 3. It's around 3. Yes. Sleep might be in order. I plan to play Raft tomorrow morning. I plan to play Raft tomorrow morning. I got okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Run you. Training forces. Give me this. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Alright. I am happy, and I am content and excited at the fact that I have freaking finally gotten into Isghard. I now have access to Isghard. I am now happy. I am happy. I'm happy. I've gotten there. Yes, I got there. Freaking finally. Thank you very much, Lynx. Thank you very much. I appreciate. I hope you enjoyed watching me getting through this last segment of A Realm Reborn. It has been difficult to say the least. Yeah, no kidding. All right. Whew. So, let's see if there's anyone. Let's see if someone's playing. Let's see if someone's playing. Oh, Hadalinks? I will. Let's see if we got someone playing Final Fantasy somewhere. Let's go raid someone playing Final Fantasy. Let's see here. Who's playing? Anyone got any particular they watch? Yep. Good night, Sephiroth. Good night, Hadalinks. Oh. Thanks for letting me know, Sephiroth. I appreciate it. I try playing a lot of different games. Oh, so it's gonna be giving me this from now on, huh? That'll be fun. Let's see here. Wow, a lot of these people have a lot of people watching them. Well, she looks like she's having fun. Let's go raid her. She looks like she's having fun. Let's go raid her. This is Nesba. Let's throw a raid at her. She looks like she's having fun. Alright. Thanks again, folks. Reminder, if you're watching this at a later time, be sure to come watch me streaming live Monday through Thursdays from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Later, y'all. And see you tomorrow. Ha ha ha.